Hello, Dragonlings. We are now live. It is July 1st. It is the first day of Camp NaNoWriMo. If you don't know who I am Sky. This is my YouTube channel under SD Haggis, which is the same name I write urban fantasy under. I am still waking up because it's really early in the morning and I don't know what bed is. So I went to bed really late last night. At least I've been doing that all week. Like, I had to take a shower in order to wake up, and my hair is still wet, and I just noticed I'm not wearing my wedding ring because it's in my bathroom. So it's going to be a fun day. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Today is the first day of Camp NaNoWriMo. For those who don't know, Camp NaNoWriMo is a easier going subset of NaNoWriMo, which stands for National Novel Writing Month. It takes place in November, and the point of it is to write 50,000 words of a novel in a month, 30 days. Camp Nano is easier going because you can set your word count, you can decide what kind of project you want to work on, and you can track it in different ways. You don't have to track it by word count. You can track it by how many pages you edited, how many hours you're working, and so on like that. I am doing a standard camp where I am going by word count, and I'm doing 50,000 words. My goal is to write 50,000 words. I have 2 projects I am working on. Technically 3, actually. I am trying to finish up Mage's Sacrifice, which is the second novel in the Shifters and Mages series that I've been working on for forever. And I then want to edit it. In between writing this draft and editing it, I am going to be editing a prequel novella called Hunter's Betrayal. And that is a prequel novella to the whole series. Hi there. This is my oldest. She has decided to join me and say hi. Hi. So, hi, Virginia. For anyone watching, go ahead and tell me what you plan on working on for Camp NaNoWriMo. What your kind of goals are, what you plan on working on today. My goal today. You need to stop. You stop. Go watch a movie.
I have a crazy pet.
No, go watch a movie. My goal today is to work a little bit more on Mage's Sacrifice. I have a chapter I kind of rushed to finish the other day, and it, to me, is the ending is kind of crap. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. As I'm going to be working on fixing the end of that chapter. Oops. And my mouse is being a brat. This is lovely. We'll figure that out in a second. Okay. If you are doing Camp Nano and do not have a cabin, feel free to put your username after you've created a project on Camp NaNoWriMo's website. Go ahead and put your username in the comments, and I can add you to my cabin. It's called Den of Dragonlings because Dragonlings is what I call all my YouTube viewers. And you can join us. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other people in my cabin right now. So I can have, I think you can have a total of 20 people, which means I can have, I can't math, that's too early in the morning, 13 more people? I think I can add 13 more people to the group. 12 more people because it's 20 including yourself. So I can add 12 more people to the group if you need a cabin to join. All right, I figure we will start this first write-in 10 minutes after, so at 0.10. And we'll do 15-minute sprints today. Yeah, kiddo number 2 was over here earlier asking me questions as well. And I got G1 and G2, and G1 just now was like, oh, I hear voices talking. Who she's talking to? And G2 was over here earlier asking me before their live stream with live. So first, sprint at That's awesome, Virginia. I'm so happy for you because I know you were talking to me the other day and saying that you were almost done with editing Visionary from the Stars. And now you're almost there. You just got a couple more things to do before it's at least finished editing. You're a lot closer to being done with it than I am with mine because I'm still, let's see, I've got, I think it's 26 chapters laid out for this project. My mouse has decided to stop working. I don't know why. For those who don't know, who haven't watched my live streams, I do the live stream on my laptop, and then I have my small little tiny, I think it's a 10-inch tablet, and I work on my tablet. The mouse is being a dick. I don't know what's going on with the mouse. There it goes.
You guys are writing now?
Not yet. Okay, so I'm on chapter 16. That's the next one I need to start writing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. I've got 11 more chapters laid out to finish this month. 12 more chapters, including chapter 16. But I'm going to finish cleaning up the end of chapter 15 because, like I said, I rushed to get it finished and I don't like it. Okay, Virginia. So you'll be working on the sequel to Alien Mind when you finished editing. Did you ever come up with a title for it? Just out of curiosity, have you come up with a title for it yet? And how far along are you in it? Because I know you've been working with that one off and on as well as Visionary from the Stars. So I'm curious how far you've gotten. No, you're not late to the party. I'm just waking up. I'm not even starting to I'll be writing because I gotta read over. Like I know there's things I need to fix, but I gotta figure out where I needed to start fixing it. So I might be spending most of this first sprint just reading back through and finding where I started screwing up. Got 1 more minute. We can start a sprint. Oh, I guess I should get my phone ready with the timer and stuff. That might be helpful. Okay, so that's ready to go. Don't worry, I suspect Kiddo 2 will be back in a few because they're both complaining about being hungry, and the Kiddo number 2 asked me if she could take a bath with a bath bomb. So I suspect there'll be more appearances from both kiddos. Yeah. She won't be gone long. Don't worry, you'll see her probably at some point. I'm reading back through comments that have already been added to my cabin. I'm not used to hosting a cabin. And I'll talk more about that in a minute because now it's time to write. All right, everyone, 15 minutes, and we'll go ahead and start now.
Writing time.
All right, everyone, that is time. How did you guys do? I have to figure that out. I figured out where I was at really quickly, actually. Data thesaurus that isn't online. I think that is something that needs to be in every author's personal book collection. They need a thesaurus, a dictionary, and a bunch of other writing books. Yeah, I don't have a thesaurus or a dictionary right now, actually, so I should be that guy. All right, word count. What did I do? I found out where I was pretty quickly, and I wrote 322 words for this sprint. And we'll go ahead and start the next sprint at 30 after, so that gives us about 4 more minutes. It's a short break, but that is fine. How'd you guys do on your word counts? Okay, let me write this down. 1 July 18th. It's a new month. I'm having to start a new sprint chart. My foot is tingling because it's fallen asleep. Oh, geez, that it actually hurts. Hey, kiddo, what you doing? You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Kiddo never says hi. Love you. No. Can you turn the kitchen light for me? It's a little dark in here. I think it's because it's cloudy outside, because it was not dark in here earlier. Got stuck finding an alternate for snapped. Have you eaten breakfast? Then eat a snack. Jello. Eat a Jello. Snapped. You're right, snapped does sound a little mean. I don't know another word for snapped off the top of my head. Yeah, you're editing. So you get to do all the fun stuff with changing words and stuff, whereas I'm just writing and I don't care what words I use. Yeah. Go ahead and get that timer set again. We only got a couple more minutes. Okay. But the only bad thing about using 2 different things, computer and tablet for everything, is that I have to remember which mouse is which. It's fun. I got my mouse to work for my tablet again. I had to unplug the USB piece and plug it back in because my mouse is weird. But oh goodness, it's funny how the time is different on both my computer and tablet too, because my tablet says it's 10:30 and my computer says it's 10:28. So it's really early in the morning for me. It's been weird. Yesterday was a really long day. We woke up early after going to bed extremely late the night before. Friday night, I should say. We went to bed Saturday morning because it was almost 4 when we finally went to bed. That's a long story in itself. And then we woke up around 8 in the morning because we needed to be on the road by 9 to go to Raleigh. There's no apples in my fridge. There's Jello. There's, as far as snacks go, there's Jello and Jello. I don't even think there's anything else in there snack-wise because they've gone through most of the snacks already. Today is usually a shopping day, so later today I'll go shopping. Yeah, mine says it's 10:29 now, so got 1 more minute. Less than a minute, probably, before we can write again. But since today's a shopping day, there isn't a lot of snacks in my house. Oh, it's 10:30. Well, it's 30 after the hour for those who aren't in the same time zone as me. So go ahead and start writing now for another 15-minute sprint. Excuse me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everything okay out there? Okay.
Why are you blinking?
All right, that is time. The timer hates me. Okay, let's see. What you guys do this time? How far did you guys get? I wrote 426 words, finished up what I wanted to fix on chapter 15, and started on chapter 16. So 4, 6. Oh, I have to stretch. I really do like using Scrivener because I have my session targets. It allows for, you can put your word count for the whole project. My whole project for Major Sacrifice is 70,000 words. I'm currently sitting at 43,000 words, and that's not including the last couple of chapters that are already written that I need to edit still. So that's just including what I've gotten so far from 1 to chapter 16. I believe. Let me double check that now because I don't say that. Yeah, it doesn't include those last few chapters that are already written, because this is one of the stories where I had an idea for how I should end it, and I went ahead and wrote those chapters a couple years ago now, I think. And then but not only does it allow you to do a draft target. I cannot talk today. Woot. It allows you to do a session target. So I have my session target, since we're doing 15-minute sprints, and I know I can get close to 500 words on a good 15-minute sprint. I have my session target set for 500 words. And Scrivener allows you to reset that session target so that you can set up your word count for each session. I really like that. That sounds good to me. I would have to actually know the whole sentence, but that sounds quick but respectful tone. Yeah, matter of factly would work. Or you could just use said. I'm a huge fan of just the word said. And then using like other words to describe like expressions and stuff following the word said. Like if someone is doing that, like that someone's using, they're annoyed, but they're trying to remain respectful and not let the other person know they're annoyed, they might say, I don't know, I think I can handle it, insert name said, with their lips pursed together in annoyance. That's something I would do. Hi, kiddo. See, kiddo number 2 keeps coming around now. Kiddo number 2 is avoiding telling me she's bored, even though she probably is, because I keep telling her not to tell me she's bored. There's too much stuff to do in this house to tell me she's bored. And I hate it when little ones tell me they're bored. But I think she's avoiding telling me she's bored. Yes, that is the main reason I love Scrivener. We'll do another sprint at 10 after, so we'll give it another, not 10 after, 10 till the hour, so 50, ... 50, colon 50. So a couple more minutes. But yeah, that's the main reason I like Scrivener, is because it allows for session targets and the draft target. I'll do another video soon. Oh, look, both kiddos in the same screen.
I wish we could see their face.
Oh, I'm not typing.
Mommy?
Huh?
Where's that poop in this bowl?
I will clean it up in a little bit. Does not surprise me.
No.
He's been running around back and forth behind me, actually, this entire time. I'm trying to climb the wall. There we go. She actually has a list of things that I tell her she can do every day, and like my biggest thing is like I'm like, if you're so bored, you can do chores, and then they're suddenly not bored anymore. Imagine that. So we're going to go ahead and do another 15-minute sprint. I've got my timer set, and we can start now. Chores are good boredom breakers.
guys are typing again?
Mm-hmm.
How many times are you guys gonna type?
A lot. All of the typing. And the typing is done. That is time, everyone. I'm going to finish this sentence real quick, and then I'm going to get my word count. Okay. So, how'd everyone do? I wrote 549 words this time. I noticed that I get better with each sprint. I tend to do that. Whoa, there's a bug in here somewhere. There's lots of bugs in here, actually. Most of them are to feed the dragon behind me. Yesterday morning, we went to Repticon. Yes, Repticon.
And you saw my snake already. That's correct.
Yeah. We went and saw lots of snakes and lizards and turtles and I didn't see any crabs this time. There was no crabs this time that we saw. We saw axolotls though. Those are amphibians. They're kind of cool. They're a little slimy looking, but they're like a type of salamander. All of the typing. $3.99 is awesome, Alina. He's trying to climb the wall inside. I don't know why. This is his new thing. 3 pages edited is awesome too.
Okay.
Go, Virginia. Go us! We are so awesome. We can do words. All of the words.
Okay, he stinks. His toe.
Of course he stinks. Gotta clean his tank when this live stream is done. Do we want to do another sprint? Do we want to do? That was the third one, I believe. Yes, that was the third one. But I'm up for another sprint. It's the 1st of July. So if you guys are up for another sprint, we can do one more at 10 after, I guess. I'll wait and see if anyone wants to do a sprint. All of the typing. Yes, all of the typing. Guess I can reset my session. More than halfway. 1 or 2 more, we can do that. It's not too hot in his enclosure. It's actually like the right temperature. Okay, so we'll do the next sprint at 10 after. So we got another couple minutes. Okay. There we go. Put it in the chat too for anyone who joins us during the actual sprint. His temperature is actually his tank's actually at the correct temperature. It can be anywhere from 82 to I think 89. I don't remember, and it's closer to 82.
Last one she got was
Anyways, but yeah, he's just I do need to cover up the sides of his tank because like he'll run to this side and try to attack the bugs that are in their enclosure next to his tank. And I do need to cover up both sides of his tank because of that. We had to do that on the last tank. This is a newer tank that opens from the front versus the top. But otherwise, he's just I think he's bored. I do need to get to the point where I need to find him a leash that actually fits him so I can take him out for walks more often because I have tried 2 different leash types and they don't fit him. They slide right off. And that's part of the problem is he wants out of his tank. He wants out. He wants escape. He shall escape.
You want me to take him out?
No, he's fine.
Get off of that.
I also noticed that as we dust his food with calcium like we did yesterday, because we fed him a hornworm yesterday, and he ate it. It was huge. The thing was like this big. Not right now. All right, it is 10 after. Let's go ahead and sprint.
No.
for 15 minutes. I'm starting the timer now.
When there's no work for you. We're working on the project. First page, done. Oh, wait, let's try this again. See? Yes, I know. I like spaghetti. They serve my spaghetti. This is my book. I'm writing. It's our book. Well, I'm writing about.
Hey, be nice. You guys both need to practice your words anyway, so you both can write. My mic's not muted, I just realized that.
I'm going to a reading camp soon.
You all set, Gwen?
Yep. I already started writing on my picture thing.
You're fine. You're fine. So is it okay if I write now?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
You can.
You can try.
When we write, you write. No, when you write, we write. What's the time? I don't know what I can write. Just get out of book.
Feed the cat.
Walking down the street with his white shoes.
Can this erase?
Pens don't erase.
Like this doesn't erase. I'm using mommy's pen.
Me too.
Hello, everybody. We're all writing. We've been writing as well as you. You can't see us because we're writing. Right as there, Mommy. He's in the room. I don't know where he is. I just said it. Is he in there?
Find a different book then. You guys have plenty.
We got lots of books. Way too much. Oh, you said one day we can sort out our animals, which one we want to keep and which ones we don't want to keep. Because we got lots. I'm going to choose it. Can we choose it today? And because the last time we choosed it, and we got rid of some animals. Now we got all of them again. Well, we're missing the other baby and my pretty dragon. I'm trying to find Pika. I love my buttons.
Too bad a stack of books are this big.
I'm gonna write 3 if I can. I'm gonna write 3 stories. This is gonna be what? Found them. These are my 3 books. You can see we got Corbin on Mommy's back. You can see.
Mommy, you guys need to be quiet.
See. Corbin's on Mommy's back and he stinks.
Go right. He does stink.
He needs a bath. He stinks as hell. There was an old lady who swallowed a. Ooh, that's the first part. There was a old lady who swallowed some snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow.
Right.
Give it to me. I don't know why she swallowed snow. What kind of story are you writing?
Picture.
Do we feed him a horn? Not right now. this. What does that do? It's just gonna go for me. Don't know how it's not gonna call. I cannot know. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna take a crown. A zero, a zero, it's gonna on a zero, a zero, a zero. This is good. You want to take her crown. Take her crown. What? Did you just get Scorbin?
No,
Yes.
maybe.
You're nasty. Scorbin stinks. Ooh, this is hot. What's hot? That pig. He's not hot. The days of the week. Was week 8. Days of the week and got a week. And 1. Old lady. 3 days. I've been working on one of the days. Okay. I'm not gonna do that one anymore. I'm just gonna do that one. And that is all.
Ow, ow, ow. I have a dragon scratching my throat. Alright, everyone, that is time. Shush, you.
We're gonna finish our sentence.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish my sentence. I kind of got attacked at the same time. The timer started going off. All right. How did you guys do? That's a wrap on the epilogue. Go, Alina. Which one are you working? What project are you working on? 396. There's no voices. It's just me. Just so you know. She's so upset by this. They're talking to me through the chat box, and I'm watching live. Virginia, you keep doing 3 pages though. That's already what, 9 pages today? 9? No, it would be more than 9. I wrote. Let's see. I only got 176 words. I kept getting distracted. Fall of Darkness. Okay, is that the third one from your vampire one? I can't. I'm blanking on names. Edge of Hope. Edge of Hope series. Is that the third one? Fall of Darkness. I think it is. Hold still, Corbin. Girls kept distracting me from typing. One, because they couldn't agree and they kept fighting over stuff. Next 3 books. Bad Blood series. Thank you. Next 3 books. So you're not making a trilogy? It's not going to be a trilogy anymore. It's going to be... Is there going to be a new, like, story arc? So, like, it could be read as a 3-book set. And then I'm curious how you're doing this. Because I remember when it was just a trilogy. And now you're saying there's going to be 3 more books. You're being silly. Corbin, come on.
Corbin, stop it.
God. Yeah, I think we'll do one more sprint, and then I'm going to have to get off here. Whoops. What did I just do? Oh, crap. Oh, I switched chapters. Okay. So we'll do the next one in about 3 more minutes. Okay, different story off the next 3. That is awesome. And that will give us a total
time to do stuff by yourself.
Maybe one more sprint last. And we'll do it at 30 after.
I was trying to see the faces.
That's pretty cool, Alina. I like that idea. What the hell? Why is it not? There it goes. Sign into chat. What? Why?
Hello. Hello.
Did I just get signed?
She can't type.
I think I got signed out of my own live stream.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, I don't know if I'm still live, guys, so go ahead and let me know in the chat if I'm still live, because the chat box itself just said I need to sign in to watch. What the heck? What in the heck? What is it going on? Am I still live? It says I'm still live on the Google Hangouts.
Guys, can you turn on something?
Okay, I'm live. Okay, that's cool. I don't know why it told me I needed to sign in order to comment. And going, please get down off the table.
Mommy, look. I'm doing another one. Different.
That was really weird. I'm not used. I've never had that happen before. Not even during one of your streams, Alina. There you go. It told me I had to sign in to comment. And I was like, what's going on?
This is hard. Okay, I'm going to wait now.
We're going to be ready for the last 15-minute sprint in like a minute. Less than a minute, probably.
I'm going to start writing. Mommy, look.
Yep, I see.
I'm going to start writing for you guys. No, I went.
That is weird. I think I hit something. That's the only thing I can figure out. YouTube is insane. Yes. YouTube is insane.
Oh, the timer's already started.
Timer hasn't started yet. But we're going to start it now. All right, guys. Let's last sprint for the day. Last 15-minute sprint. And let's go now.
Oh, my God. I don't know which. T H. Nah, it's on the next one. Black. Next one. I took one last month. I think it was last month. Scratch, scratch. Ah, what did I do? I'm not serious. Shh. Try to concentrate. Sorry. That's a 1. Why is it a 1? This is a 1. Story. I took 1 last. That looks like an egg. This M O N G H. Nathan. Good morning, you guys. Almost. I'm on the 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th page. Well, I am 4 page 2. Hey, count yours. 1, 2. I got 5 page. 3, 9. Hey, stop. Mom, which way? Yeah. Graceland. I'm spitting on tissue. Grace, look under. Oh, are you sitting on tissue? Because I'm little. Yeah. I'm higher than you. Ow. I need to scoop. Well, I'm higher than anybody. Now I can sit down again. Twist. Smoke. A. B. C. So C is higher than anybody. And C. And C. And C. And C. And C. And C. No. Why? Because I found it. You want to take my crown? What? And I'm outside my crown. Listen. I'm not higher. Maybe you could do it.
No, ma'am. Gwendolyn, leave it alone.
What?
Leave it alone.
If you could solve a mailman.
Sunday.
What?
Sunday. Mail doesn't come on Sunday.
Mail comes on Tuesday. You mean Monday? Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Period. Oh, scratch. Yes. C. D. Can you dance? Mommy got more words than anybody. Right, Mommy? That's more than enough. Hi guys, don't worry about the gingerbread girl. Last month. I think it was last month. Scratch. You're just reading your book. I've been proof to see it. When school, I'm gonna take this to school. When it's school again. You're taking the notebook? Yeah, so I can show my teacher. Miss Vincent. When I leave. What? Your new teacher? No, my old teacher. I'm gonna give this to my old teacher. So she can see how much wrong I did. I'm gonna be done for now. Till it's time to write tomorrow. I'm gonna stop for today. See ya.
Bye. And that is time. Alrighty. How'd you guys do this sprint? I wrote with distractions, but still managed to get 434 words done. Not bad for a final word count sprint thingy. I'm curious what I did total. Go ahead and calculate. edit that real quick.
Hey, who's copying that?
So I did a total of 1,907 words. That's pretty good. 489 words is really good, Alina. That's awesome. 3 pages is awesome too. So how many have you guys done total so far today? Corbin keeps shifting, but he's still a lot. He's not running back and forth in his cage. So I've done over today's word count limit that I wanted to do for the first day of Nano, because I think my word with doing 50,000 words a month, my total for the day is supposed to be 1,667 words, and I've now already hit 1,907. It's really awesome, Alina, that you can switch genres like that, because I don't think I can, not that easily. And that's why I wrote mostly urban fantasy. Where are you going, buddy? Grab him. Grab him. Please. Thank you. Don't want him to jump off like he normally does. I want to say you've done something like 12 pages, Virginia. I could be wrong, but that's awesome, Alina. And you know, the wonderful thing about live streams is that you can always rewind it, and do the other 3 sprints we did before you joined us. 2 sprints. You can do it. You got this. That's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't know you've been doing that. Though you're better than me, Alina, in the way of the fact that you know what you're going to work on next. And you start thinking about it ahead of time.
I think he feels good.
And this last time, the girls kept doing other things other than just writing. They beat each other with making themselves taller and putting cushions in their seat and step stools in their seat so they can sit up higher. It's been crazy. Okay. What is your word count goal for this camp? Aline, are you doing a word count goal? I can't remember. I gotta actually update my stuff in the campsite anyways. So maybe I can just look. Because you're in the cabin with me. 50,000 words. Okay. Be nice to him. What are you doing? She's playing around with the dragon. Okay. So, I'll update my word count.
Do not poop on my work.
That's become a thing in here now. So Corbin has pooped on almost everyone that's come into our house. At least once. And yesterday he did it again, so that's become a thing now. Anytime someone picks him up for any reason at all, the first thing they say is, "Don't poop on me, Corbin." Oh, goodness, dragons. Dragons. It's been fun. Oh, God. Oh, you know, you're insane. 100,000 words? I mean, you got this. You can do it. Totally do it. I am so behind on what I want to do because I wanted Mage's Sacrifice finished. Sorry, I had to shift. I wanted Mage's Sacrifice finished at the end of April. It's now July, and I'm still trying to finish it up so I can edit it. And so, I keep contacting my editor, I'll have it ready by this date, and I keep having to push it back because it's not. No. It's been really, really fun doing that. Just emailing her and saying, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So that's been great. You have the motivation of that you have release dates already set. don't have I have like tentative release date set, but I don't have anything official. Like I keep saying I want to do release Puck's Choice in September, and just with the way everything's working, I don't think it's going to happen. Mostly because since this series was started to be published with a publishing company, and it was 2 years in between each release, the first and second book, and then to find out the publishing company was closing, and then I had to basically start all over. Now I'm waiting until the whole series is done and ready to publish before I even think about publishing. And because I'm so far behind with Mage's Sacrifice, I haven't set anything in stone yet as far as release dates go. Actually, I will be doing a video soon. I don't know if it'll be a live stream or an actual video where I talk about what I want to do as far as planning and stuff goes. Because I've been having conversations with several people recently about various things that are going on that are starting to affect my release schedule plan, and it's changing my release schedule plan. So there's that as well. Let me stop. This is not a drum set. Thank you. I envy that in a way, Virginia, because you don't worry about release dates. I'm not trying to release all 3 books at the same time. I'm just trying to release them like really quickly after each other, so I don't have to worry about doing like, because of the fact that it's rapid release. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't go 2 years between each publication. I kept having people ask me after Puck's Choice came out, when's the next book coming out? When's the next book coming out? When's the next book getting out? Yeah. And it's not that it's annoying, even though it kind of is. It's just that because I kept asking myself the same question, when is the next book coming out? Because even I didn't know. And I just want all of the books ready to go before I publish the first one, so I can say, you can find it this date, and be certain of that, if that makes any sense. I want to be able to look at someone and say, it'll be out this date, look for it, kind of thing. Yeah. I remember you released Edge of Hope in 2014. I don't remember when the second one came out. And then I remember that you mentioned something about a third book, because I hadn't read the second book yet, so I didn't even know there was more books. But I remember when you did that, Alina, and I was like, there's a third book? When's it coming out? And I'm totally imagining that you probably did a facepalm yourself, like I have done so many times when you got asked that question. So yeah. Now they have to ask you, have you written anything new? Most of the people that ask me about my writing know I'm working on like multiple different stories at one time, though. Because like when I finish Mage's Sacrifice, because I will finish it this month, I've only got about 30,000 words left to write. They know I'll be working. Most of the people who've talked to me about it know I have another project. I've already outlined it. I just need to write it. Like, it's ready to go. As soon as I finish Mage's Sacrifice, I'm starting on it. Yeah, imagine that. A Puck's Choice, when I first wrote it, the original first draft that was only like 30,000 words long and written in first person because it was horrible. It was meant to be a standalone because Puck was supposed to die at the end, just so you know. For all those curious, Puck was supposed to die. I was going to be one of those brats that killed my main character at the end of the book. Like my main character. Yeah, that's changed. I put her through some shit, but she still doesn't die, just for you guys to know. I was told that was an ill-advised plan to kill off my main character. And seeing how some series have kind of gotten bashed recently, Divergent, for doing exactly that, yeah.
Do you smell this?
It's a Sharpie. You're not supposed to be using Sharpie. Cliffhanger, and then make everyone wait a year and a half. That sounds so good, Alina. Just do it. Just do it. Just to piss everyone off. That's funny. And then the second one ended on a cliffhanger too, didn't it? Just so that they had to wait until now to get the third one. Where are you going? Keep doing, bud. That is hilarious. I love that. Oh. You're doing a lot better with your release schedule now with your new books, though. Because, like, you had Feathers Fall and then Feathers Flight. Am I mixing them up? I think I'm mixing them up. You gonna take them? Okay. Got his backwards? Okay.
I'm gonna put them on the couch so you won't mess with me.
Oh, shoot. Virginia, I'm sorry if you didn't know that. Like, I got spoiled because of all the review videos I've watched. Like, everyone hated the Allegiant because of that. And I watched so many hate-filled review videos for it. I'm sorry. I haven't even read the series, just so you know. I couldn't get into Divergent. And I haven't watched the movies. I just haven't watched them. So I have no idea what they're about. But yeah, I kind of know how the third one ends because of the reviews that I've seen for the series. So sorry if I just spoiled that for you. I figured if it's been out for over a year, most people would know already. Sorry? Elixir of Flight. I don't know why I thought it was ages. Year apart. 6 months. No cliffs. That's also a different story. Is if there's no cliffhangers, if each book can basically stand as a standalone without being cliffhangers, I think there's much less hate when there's so much time in between each book. And like with traditionally published books, there's going to be at least a year between each book release anyways. So people come to expect that with traditional books, but with indie books, that seems to be a thing that it's almost, I don't want to go as far as to say it's a requirement, but it's almost expected that you release much faster if you're an indie publishing than with traditional publishing. With traditional publishing, we expect to wait 1 or more years between each new book, even if there's a cliffhanger. But if you're an indie published author, there seems to be less.
Can I have cereal?
No, it's lunchtime. You can have lunch.
Okay. I mean,
only my children.
Sandwich?
Yes, you can have sandwich. But what was I saying? With indie publishing, it seems to be more expected that you release faster. Not necessarily rapid release, but like no more than a year between each release. And I feel like readers expect you to release a lot faster if you got cliffhangers too. So like no more than 6 months if you got cliffhangers on each of your novels. It's weird because it's not like it's a written rule, but it's one of those things like if you expect to make money, you need to do this kind of things. That's what it feels like. Yes to both you and Alina, you both of you. That's actually one of the reasons. Like, I don't want to schedule I don't want to put any kind of schedule in stone until I have the whole series complete. And like most of the series right now that I have planned are trilogies. I say that, and Shifters and Mages, I do have a video I need to finish editing and post where I talk about this with Mages with the Shifters and Mages series. It's actually 2 novels and 3 novellas. There's a prequel novella that talks about the start of the war between the shifters and mages and hunters. Come put him in his tank, Gwen. Yep, time to put him back in his tank. You guys keep playing around with him. It's not cool. And then Puck's Choice, 2 more novellas, and then Mage's Sacrifices. Are you done? Weirdo. Anyway, sorry about that. So there's the novella that's a prequel, Puck's Choice, 2 novellas in between that are from side characters' point of views, and then Mage's Sacrifice. So yeah, go get a napkin and clean that up. We're not even going to talk about formatting. That's it's insane. I have plans to help make it easier, but I haven't quite got there yet.
I don't like it. I lick my neck.
But with the other series that I have planned, like the next book I'm working on that I have an outline for is actually a standalone novel. And then I mostly have trilogies planned right now. And that's saying something because I don't necessarily hate them. I just don't enjoy writing them. I don't enjoy writing trilogies because a lot of the trilogies I've read recently. Judo, I haven't tried Judo yet. I really want Vellum. I hear so many positive things about Vellum that I'm tempted to try to get Vellum in Mac and Cloud and try out Vellum to see how I like it. Just for the ease of and speed of formatting. I've even gone so far as to price Macs, like Mac tablets, because my tablet's being a brat anyways. I only use it for writing. So if I get a tablet for a Mac, like I think it's called a Mac Air, that's their tablet, it would cost the same amount that I paid for my tablet that I'm using now. That's being a brat and messing up, and hopefully will last a lot longer. And the only thing I'll use it for is Scrivener and Vellum. That's literally it, because I have my laptop for everything else. So that's one of the things I'm looking at too for future formatting things. Ebooks are easy for me to format. I just format those in Word, and then I use Calibra to convert them to both EPUBs and MOBI files. But it's the paperbacks that have been like, it take me, I think the last paperback I had to format took me about 8 hours, split across 3 days, just to make sure it was good. And then I still had to make changes of it when I got my proof copy, because it was brat. Word is a brat. I formatted my paperback in Word, and that was using tutorials. Yes, tutorials are a wonderful thing. YouTube tutorials, because I'm a visual learner, and I have to watch how people do it. And that's some of the stuff I plan on doing soon too, is as I do things myself, I plan on doing videos where I record what I'm doing, so that other people who are like me, who are a visual learner versus being able to read it in a book and understand it, because I can't do that. I've read several books on how to do certain things and didn't understand what I was doing. It wasn't until I watched YouTube tutorials where people were talking about a step-by-step process on how they did it that I actually understood. They literally was doing what I was reading, but it was not clicking in my brain from reading it what they were doing. I had to watch it in order to see what they're doing. And I want to that's one of the things I want to do in the future, is make more videos for people who are like me, who can't just read it, they have to see it being done. And finding a good video on how to do a newsletter is my next project, because I have not set up my newsletter yet, and I am struggling with it. People are like, do this, and I'm like, I have no idea what you just said to me. I know you're speaking to me, but I can't understand what you're saying. That's how it feels a lot recently, and that's one of the main reasons I have not sat down and done my newsletter, set up my newsletter yet. I'm using MailerLite, and even it's like using words on their site, like set up a subscription or set up a mailing list. I'm like, and then there's other words that are even worse. I'm just like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do yet. I'll get there eventually. I'm working on it. Slowly. Very slowly. But I figured, like, right now I don't have anything to give to my readers, my possible newsletter subscribers anyways, because what I'm planning on doing is giving away that prequel novella for free via my newsletter. But I've still got to, that's one of the projects I'm working on this month, actually, for camp, is I have to do a final edit and send my novella to my editor. I would love that, Alina, because I will, not today, because after this, I actually am going to be going out with a friend. We're going to go see a movie for her birthday, since I missed her birthday party yesterday, because I'm a horrible friend like that. So she invited me, and there was other things I was already doing that I had to do, so I couldn't join her birthday party. So I'm taking her out to go see a movie, and it's a horror movie, which is horrific for me because I really don't like. And the more I see a trailer for the movie that she wants to see, the more I'm like, why did I agree to this? You're lucky I love you, because I have no desire to see this movie at all. But I am pretty much done and just chatting back and forth with the people commenting now, which is awesome. Yeah, we'll have to work something out. It would be awesome. I'm thinking maybe after camp, because like I said, I want to edit this project for Camp Nano and then get it to my editor, and maybe I can start setting up my newsletter after camp is done. How about we plan for something in August? Maybe even later. Maybe we can do that for we can't do that for one of the live streams, can we? I don't know. Can we do that for one of the live streams? I don't know how that would work. I don't know if we can do screen share for live streams. I've never tried it, obviously, because it's still like I'm still new to the live streams in the first place. Because that would be actually really cool to do as a live stream, is just to do. Okay, cool. We can do that. We'll have to plan that for maybe a live stream. Do a screen share. Ideas, man. Ideas. We should do this. We'll talk about it. That's awesome. I haven't played with half the icons on the left side of the screen. They're there. I really miss the Google toolbar. I want them to bring that back. They need to bring that back. I miss having the box at the bottom with my name. I would put Sky Hagus, Mother of Dragonlings, and stuff like that, I guess. I don't know. I want it back. Google, bring me my toolbar. But I'm going to have to go, guys. It's been fun, especially for like the first write-in. For all of this month, I am doing write-ins. I've already got them planned out and set up on YouTube. Write-ins every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Time. I don't know which daylight savings time era we're in now, so we're just going to say Eastern. Which is 9 a.m. Central, I believe. And yes, it's on Sunday, so I don't go to church.
We do.
No, you sometimes do. Sometimes you do. I'm not a church kind of person. But yes, Sundays, 10 a.m. Eastern. Live streams. We'll have to do this more often. All of July, we're doing write-ins. Please go. Please go. Thank you. Go. But until next time, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.